All right, we got a goofy one today. We are going to react to one of my songs, specifically my first ever FNAF song, Mangled. Now, it's not that I dislike the song, but I'm going to have a hard time because this was when I used to try to mix my own stuff, and I was never super talented or gifted or practiced in production and mixing. So the execution of this, it's going to be a little rough, but you know what? Let's just go. This is my own try not to cringe at myself challenge.
Hello? Hey, wow, you made it. Good job. Hey,
Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to address these. These are companies that I was semi-partnered with at the time. I no longer work with them consistently, but I didn't have like a bad experience. It's just like, oh, okay, you know, got some free product and that was that. And they definitely got a lot more viewership than, but that's neither here nor there.
do me a favor, maybe sometime.
I'm just trying not to want to throw myself out of a window listening to my voice acting phone guy.
Hey, wow, you made it. Good job. Hey, do me a favor, maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in that room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Back when I presented music.
Heads back there. And you know what? Never mind. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay, from a composition standpoint, I still love this. I still really love this breakdown. I love this intro. It's very, very simple, but there's a lot of elements to it that I like. But oh my God, the mixing. What?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
That snare, the way I mixed that snare sample, it sounded like, I don't even know. It sounds like a tom. It's so wet. Hold on, let me listen to this. I'm trying to figure out what that snare sounds like. It sounds metal. It's like tinny. It sounds like the drum head is like aluminum. Like it sounds like someone's hitting like a trash can or a dumpster with a baseball bat. But the China on the upbeat, I love that. Okay.
We're back, revamped, the madness never ends. We're not alone, this time we brought some friends.
Boy, howdy, I never learned how to mix vocals. I never learned how to mix vocals. I have no idea what's going on here. What would I do different?
We're back, revamped, the madness never ends. We're not alone, this time we brought some friends. No doors.
I guess all things considered, the fact that I did this all by myself, you know, that says something, but boy, howdy, has the quality gone up.
No hope, but you keep coming.
Also, it's like, even though with the mixing vocals, I, you know, was using pitch correction, which is standard practice, by the way. But even though there was pitch correction, there's some stuff that's still like not in key. And I don't even know how I managed to accomplish pitch correcting, tuning vocals, and still not quite being tuned.
This time we brought some friends. No doors, no hope, but you keep
Weird.
coming back.
What if this is what you want?
You can be just like us.
Ooh. I forgot that I did different harmonies in the original, though.
This time we brought some friends.
Because in the new version, in the updated version, it's a higher harmony, but I went lower. What did I do there?
But you keep coming back.
What if this is what you want?
You can be just like us.
It was an octave lower, and it was a lower harmony. Be just like us, or something like that. Interesting.
Back.
What if this is what you want?
You can be just like us.
Like us. That's actually kind of cool. From a composition standpoint, I think a lot of this holds up. I'm pretty happy with it. Execution-wise, production-wise, even performance-wise. Hooey, this was early on.
It's what we're made to do. You act like we're to blame. You're a master, hide yourself when really it makes us the same. It's what we're made to do. You act like we're to blame. You're a master, hide yourself when really it makes us the same.
I guess that was fine. Back in the day, I sang with a much more open lower larynx, because like it used like this, like we're a mess, so I just how it really it does it, like it almost sounds like I'm struggling, and like my voice is, it's not deeper, but when you open it up, it's the difference between like sounding like this and sounding like this, like it's like wider. We're a mess, do I just, which is good for when you're trying to focus solely on pitch, especially in a live performance, because when you lower that larynx and it's way harder to hit those high notes when you put that strain on it. Opening it up allows for your range to be accessed a lot better. So even though I'm singing, like, even though I don't like the tone, the performance, the actual physicality behind it is actually like, okay, I see why I was doing that. Because that is a high note. And I was also not nearly as practiced as I am now. Because now, like, like I can hit those highs a lot easier now because I've had way more experience doing it, and I've gotten to know how my voice works a lot. Whereas this was very early on in my career. Things started going full time, and I still hadn't really like found my voice. To this day, I think I haven't like found my true voice, like to an extent. It also varies from project to project. But this was definitely like, I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to sound as a vocalist. I'm not really sure what kind of performance style sits the best with me. Oh, that was actually a cool execution. Also the note, a couple hours. There's a little blues note in there. A couple hours. Is that what I do in the new one? A couple hours. Okay. So you can kind of hear it there, because in the new one, I put a little more personality into it. This definitely was the time where I was singing as like, just hit the notes. And I wasn't really thinking about like stylistic stuff, execution. I wasn't thinking about like, what kind of personality do I behind the voice? Because this was just very basic, like, now you're mangled and winding away. And it was just like, just hit the notes. Whereas in the newer one, I put a lot more personality behind it. I try to make it more cringe, where it's more like mangled and winding away, you know, like it has a little more behind it. There's more than just, I am hitting notes and saying words. It's like, no, I'm putting, I'm making it more performative. I'm making more illustration with how the words are being said. So I'm glad I've developed that. Dude, what is that? What is in the left ear? I can't even tell if that's hitting a hat or a crash, but it is so loud. It's listen to this. And it's in that's like, I would put a hat there. That's the trashiest hat mix I have ever made. Okay, oh boy. Before we go into that line, we got to talk about that line. But first, I actually love that little halftime there. It's halftime with eighth early. So the upbeats hitting, because when it goes into those chops, it drives you to like da 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 da. And then I love it. I wrote it. But I think that still holds up. Those chops coming in on the upbeats, like really like. Wait for it. Double snare's fun too. This.
Good job,
Dun,
'cause it might be your last.
dun, dun.
You find it 6 a.m.
This-
We'll see you tomorrow.
I have no idea why I printed that. Even back then, I definitely had a better execution. I had a better melody. You know, it's different in the new one. You'll find it 6 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I think that one drives better. I probably could have thought of something even better than that. But yeah, that was one of the main things I needed to change when we were doing the remastered version.
You find it 6 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow.
Also, that 6 a.m., I was so struggling for some reason.
'Cause it might be your last. You find it 6 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow.
Whoo-wee. Ooh, that one's rough. That one's rough. Buddy.
It's what we're made to do. You act like we're to blame. You're a master. Hide yourself when really it makes us the same. A couple hours, but
See, in there, I had a little bit more of that, like, personality. I had more character. A couple hours, you know.
hide yourself when really it makes us the
This?
same. A couple hours, but it's feeling
I had it there, but I needed it in way more of the song. I was not doing it
like
enough.
days. You're running out of power, leave you mangled.
Okay. That bend was so dumb. That was dumb. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Leaving in just the regular hook and going into the breakdown was such a better call. That bend up into the breakdown was me being like, I don't know how to transition into this breakdown short of just copy pasting. And I should have just copy pasted. It worked. It worked so much better, but I was just like, it's got to be different, but I don't know what. So I just did something different for the sake of doing something different. And I don't think that was the right call.
You're running out of power, leave you mangled.
Fun breakdown though. But boy, those cymbals are trashy. However, this is my favorite part of the song because in the breakdown, the wait, one, da, da, da. It's the in the breakdown after the straight ride or the straight crash, it goes into the China, and the China is doing I think it would be dotted quarters. But instead, it's not driving on the downbeat. So like, this is the rhythm of the cymbal. 1, da, da, da. It's all downbeats, but then it goes. I think it's so fun. I've done that in a couple other songs. I love messing with the emphasis of China on a breakdown. Also, there was no O, right? We added the O in the new one. The O. Yeah, that O makes that breakdown. We need it, man.
It's what we're made to do. You act like we're to blame. You're a master. Hide yourself when really it makes us the same. A couple hours, but it's feeling like days. You're running out of power, leave you mangled and winding away.
Jump scare? Yep. How about that? How about that? That's crazy, dude. It's wild. I genuinely don't think I've listened to this version in at least 5 or 6 years. So I forgot a lot about how this song sounded. There's stuff obviously there's stuff I still like because I remade it, produced, mixed, mastered by Sean Christmas. Much better at this than I am or ever will be, which is why we've done hundreds of songs together and we made a version I'm much more happy with. I'm much more satisfied with everything about it. But a lot of it, obviously, I kept a lot of the song structure, a lot of beats. It just needed that polish. It needed to be taken to that next level. So I'm really thankful we were able to do that. But it is cool to look back and see how far things have progressed because boy, howdy, compared to what we do now, this is rough. This is rough. But anyway, that's that. Thanks so much for watching. This was a fun little thing. Let me know if you'd be interested in me going in and reviewing some of my older stuff because This is it's fun and also a little tough for me, but in a fun way. It's a good challenge. Anyway, have day.